I'm Alessandra with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the best women's gear for 2018. At RevZilla, we've been curating gear guides for the better part of a decade. But for 2018, we've built the guides around riding segment to better tailor the gear to what you ride. Now, whenever you're choosing motorcycle gear, you always want to balance style, protection, and comfort. Our goal today is to take some of the guesswork out of the equation by providing you with two distinct collections, one for the beginner rider and one for the more seasoned female rider. But before we get into the gear, just a quick note. When women are choosing gear, they're usually focusing on fit first. The reason for that is I can't tell you how many times I or a coworker or a customer I was helping was looking for something and loved a particular product because of the protection or comfort aspect, but couldn't ultimately purchase it because it simply didn't fit. Now, with that in mind, let's get into the gear. So our first collection is for the newer rider who wants to balance comfort and protection at a reasonable price. So first up, we have Heather in the Icon Airmada helmet. Now we like this helmet because it has 4 shell sizes and goes all the way down to a double extra small. Now the reason that multiple shell sizes are important is that it makes the helmet more low profile and more proportional to you. What that means is that if you're in an extra small and you share the same shell size with someone who's in a 2XL, you have the same shell with just more padding. That makes the helmet a little bit bigger. It gives you that lollipop effect, and it's a little bit heavier and typically increases the amount of drag while you're on the highway. Having something more proportional to you is going to be lighter, it's going to fit better, and it's not going to have as much drag. It also has DOT and ECE safety certifications, and it comes in a bunch of different colors and cool graphics like this Chantilly pearlescent opal, which actually changes colors in the sun. Next up though, Heather is also wearing the Klim women's Avalon jacket. So we've been waiting a long time for this jacket here at RevZilla. It's the first mesh jacket designed by Klim, and it's been designed by women. What we really like about this jacket is the fact that it has a great fit and lots of protection. So if you're looking at the price around the $350 mark, you might think that's not necessarily a beginner price, but it comes with a full D3O armor package. So you're gonna have shoulder and elbow armor as well as an included back protector. That's something you usually have to upgrade when you're buying a new jacket. So this is not necessarily something that you're just investing for your first year of riding, but something that you'll have for summers to come. The other thing that's really great about this jacket, as I mentioned before, is the fit. So you don't see mesh and stretch together in a lot of jackets. The stretch is strategically placed to really conform the jacket to your body, which is better for a female fit. And it also has zippered gussets at the side, so if you need a little bit more room for curves, you're going to get that accommodation as well. Last but not least are the Knox women's Scarlett skinny jeans. So we call these the chameleons of jeans here at RevZilla. And the reason for that is they fit a lot of different body shapes and sizes. So that's in part due to the stretch that's worked throughout these jeans. But I've seen these on women who are curvier, women who are more petite as well. They actually run from a size 26 all the way up to a 38. Unlucky for me, they don't come in my size, but if you fall within that size range, they're probably going to be a great option for you. In addition to that, what we really love about these jeans is that they're full of protection as well. So they have a Kevlar lined seat, Kevlar in the hips, as well as Kevlar at the knees. They also come with hip armor and knee armor as well, so you're getting a lot out of these jeans right off the bat. And the nice thing about them is that you're getting all of that protection in a jean that looks like a regular, everyday, casual jean. There's nothing about them that screams moto. And then last but not least, something that you can't necessarily see with Heather wearing the jacket is the fact that they're high-waisted, which gives you additional coverage. I can't tell you how many times we've gotten jeans at RevZilla that we like in terms of fit and function, but as soon as you get on the bike, because they're too low, they actually don't give you the coverage that you need. Having a high-waist jean is much appreciated. That said, you'll notice that Heather's also wearing the REV'IT Striker 2 gloves and the TCX Blend WP boots. If you want to learn more about any of the products that complete her outfit, head over to RevZilla.com and check out our Gear Guides page for more information. So this next collection is for the rider who really wants to invest in an even better fit, more technical materials, and an everyday style that they can wear as they put more miles on their bike. So first up, we have Lisa in the Shoei RF1200 helmet. Now this is a bestseller at RevZilla across genders and across riding segments as well. And that's in part due to its versatile design, but also the fact that it comes in a ton of different colors as well as graphics. So whether you're riding the street, you're on a Harley, or you're at the track, you're pretty much covered. But what we really like about this helmet is that it's handmade, right? So Shoei makes handmade helmets. It also has premium materials and premium features like the Pinlock Ready shield and Pinlock insert that come out of the box. So if you are putting more miles on your bike, you might be commuting or doing long trips, you're gonna be in the elements, so having that anti-fogging component right out of the box is really nice and very important. So next up, Lisa is in the Spidi Summer Net Mesh Jacket. Now this is a bestseller at RevZilla. In fact, it's the #1 selling mesh jacket in the women's category. And the reason people like it so much is because of the fit. It fits petite women, it fits curvier women, and pretty much everything that's in between. Now the reason that it works so well, I think, is because it has waist adjusters at your natural waist. A lot of the times you'll see that lower, which actually constricts movement in the hip area. With these, you're getting the adjusters here at the natural waist, but you're also getting 2 zippered gussets that allow you to get a little bit more extra room if you have larger hips. The other thing about this jacket that you really can't beat is the price. It's around the $200 price point. For a mesh jacket that fits so well, you really can't beat that. Now last but not least, Lisa is also in the Saint high-rise stretch jeans. If you're not familiar with Saint, they're based out of Australia and they're really known for infusing premium technical materials into everyday wear. So these jeans in particular have a Dainese stretch denim single layer, so that's throughout the entire jean. If you're familiar with riding jeans, you've probably seen Kevlar before. Kevlar is a little bit hotter. It's also typically used in multiple layers, so it's a little bit thicker as well. With the Dainese, it has a naturally cooling effect, which is better in the summertime, and it has that single layer, so it still feels like a regular jean. The other thing that we really like about it is the fit. So first of all, they're high-waisted, which is nice because you get additional coverage when you're leaned over on the bike. But in addition to that, the stretch that's worked throughout it makes it good for a bunch of different body types. So these jeans are offered in sizes 22 all the way up to 30-inch waist. And they work for someone like Lisa, who's a little bit more petite, but also for curvier women. The only thing that we would suggest is that if you are on the curvier side, definitely size up one. That said, you'll also notice that Lisa's wearing the Dainese Bahia WP boots and the Dainese D1 carbon gloves. If you want to learn more about any of the products that complete the outfit, head over to RevZilla.com to our Gear Guides page for more information. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube as we roll out the rest of our Gear Guides. Thanks for taking a look at the best women's gear for 2018. I'm Alessandra. I'll see you on the road.